Today marks 10 years anniversary of Kanye West's graduation. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do a review on it. Because this is one of my favorite albums ever. And I do mean ever. Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip hop news. And today, I just started to do a new thing called classic albums. I just want to review classic albums all of a sudden. So, with today marking 10 years of graduation being released by Kanye West, I decided let's go ahead and do a review on it. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more reviews and more reactions. Hit that notification bell. And in the comment section, tell me what is your favorite song off of Kanye West's graduation, and what is your worst song off of his album, and what would you rate it through 1 through 10 on your scale. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this iconic classic Kanye West album. Like I said before, today marks 10 years of Kanye West's release of Graduation. And right after College Dropout and Late Registration, Kanye West went on tour with U2, and he was like, let me go ahead and experiment with some different type of music. So he decided to make an album more of a stadium type sound with an electronic feel sound, and out comes Graduation. And in the midst of this release of this album, him and 50 Cent went into a sales feud, and it was very good for the culture. And at the end of it all, Kanye West came on top with 957,000 sales to 50 Cent's 691,000 sales of his album. And that right there was a breath of fresh air, because at the time it was more of a gangster type era, more of a bling bling type era, and with Kanye West releasing this album, it was like a breath of fresh air. So let's go ahead and get into the cover. The cover, I think it perfectly represents of how the album sounds. Like, it's like this album has a lot of electronic feel to it. It's more of not of what Kanye West usually do as far as samples and the classic sound, but more of a synthesizer sounds and piano keys. And that's what I like about this album. This is the first attempt Kanye West actually went out on a limb to try something different, and it paid off great. Just like with the track Stronger, which is one of his best singles, he didn't even know who Draft Punk was. He was on a bus listening to a song Draft Punk did, and he just wanted to sample it. And it came out to be one of his best singles he has ever came out with. Track 10, Everything I Am, featuring DJ Priemier, is something very, very iconic to me as far as a track. Like, that was my first time actually hearing a DJ Priemier just mixing on a chorus, and with Kanye West and him collaborating on it, it sounded excellent. Basically, the track is just telling him how the way Kanye West is and the way he does things. And this track right here was really like a reminiscence of what he usually does in his previous albums, but with a different sound. Track 13, Big Brother, was a very emotional track, like more of a biography track, telling how he really felt about Jay-Z. Like, majority of the track is telling how he came up, how Jay-Z helped him in the game, and how he viewed him through his own eyes. And then it just tells how he really just like disagreed on certain things Jay-Z did. Like Kanye said in the song, he did a song with Coldplay, then Jay-Z want to run around and do a song with Coldplay, and that wasn't cool. And that was the first time I actually heard any disagreements between Kanye West and Jay-Z, which today is something bigger in the headlines. But thinking back to that track right there, that's the first time I ever heard anything. And I was just wondering if they was as cool as they was back then, or it was just business. My favorite track is number 5, Good Life, featuring T-Pain. When I listen to this track is one of my favorite summer anthems. And just the collaboration with T-Pain and Kanye West, it just sounds flawless. And every summer, I just have to listen to this song. I don't have a lot of dislikes about this album. It's just that track 8, Drunk and Hot Girls, is more of a, I think personally, a comical song. And just him talking about women in clubs that's very annoying. And it just, towards the end of the song, he's like, blah, 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 blah. That was really irritating to me. And that song just was okay. I like the tone, I like the whole structure of how it was structured, but the whole content of it was And this is just a personal dislike. Like the album wasn't nothing really but 14 tracks, and it was really short. But as far as the structure of how the body of the album is, it's perfect. I just wanted more of this sound from Kanye West, but that's just a personal dislike. My worst favorite song is number 7, Barry Bonds, featuring Lil Wayne. Like with this song right here, it really wasn't a compared collaborative effort to all the other songs that's he collabed with other people. Like with T-Pain, Good Life, Chris Martin, Homecoming, those are excellent songs. But with Barry Bonds, it just seems like they just went in a booth and they just rapped about punchlines or whatever. But the song is okay. It's just compared to the other songs on this album, it doesn't match up. But let me go ahead and rate Kanye West's Graduation. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. This is my personal favorite from Kanye West's discography. But the most important question is, what do you think of Kanye West's Graduation? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think this is his best project? Do you think this is his worst project? What is your favorite song? Put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more reviews and more reactions. And until next time, I holla on Black TV. This is a great album.